beautiful Havana, just west of downtown Miami. We've got baseball from Lone Depot Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Nick Neidert gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty D, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
That brings in Tommy Edman. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the AB on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
1-1. High pop-up. And there's the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 36.
Up next, number 36, and he's ready to take his first cuts. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. High in the air into shallow left center. Here comes Dickerson. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Now it'll be Nolan Arenado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball just missed above the zone. Here, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Adam Wainwright, we all know Adam Wainwright from having that big overhand curveball. His fastball has kind of come back a little bit. He's no longer 95 to 98 miles an hour. He's 88 to 92, still has that good overhand curveball, but he really needs that 3rd pitch, the straight changeup, to be effective. You'll know early on if he's getting swings and misses on that overhand curveball. Adam Wainwright could be in for a good night.
John Birdie is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the
1-1.
game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Miguel Rojas. Trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Lays off 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Birdie gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey, that's a big RBI single right there, D-Row. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
Without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. None out, runners at first and second. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Throw won't get him.
pitch. The third baseman, Brian
So
Anderson.
stepping in is Brian Anderson, and the Marlins looking for more in the game's opening frame. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Runners are at first and third, one away.
That's ball
And
two.
he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
And now in the box, Corey Dickerson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's the ball.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he takes a cold strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
2 out here and a runner at second. Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
2 on, 2 out. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First pitch on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh, 1 count and the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Miami's out in front, 2-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Pitch on the way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
Swing and a shot toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or two across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Tyler.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tyler O'Neill. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Here's the 1-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Now the 2-0 home.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Harrison Bader waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Grounded to the right, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Hit in the air down the right field line. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game. Now at the plate is Ivan Herrera. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Popped up. Anderson has a play, and that's the third out. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Marlins on top, 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
The catcher, Jorge Alvaro.
First pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bader is right there, one down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Stepping up is Nick Neidert. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a flare down the line. Edman onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Now back.
So the next to bat will be John Birdie. Worked a walk his first time up. Now here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0 home. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes the center fielder. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, they give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And the runner back in standing. At the plate now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Birdie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Count even at 2-2. Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Hard hit towards center. Bader able to track it down for the 3rd out. Marlins lead 1. They still lead it 2-1. So here now is the pitcher, Adam Wainwright, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Tommy Edman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 1-0 pitch on the way. Soft liner toward first, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number
And
36.
stepping in, number 36. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no play.
Two outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Swing and a liner, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. And now the first pitch. Starling Marte is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Marte, a former Pittsburgh Pirate, he was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So bases are empty with one gone. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. And now pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Going back is the left fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Anderson has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Count still full, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt. And the toss goes to Wainwright at the bag for the out. Next, it'll be Corey Dickerson. Drew a base on balls his first time up. The pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more, courtesy of the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Miami. New inning set to get underway, and in next it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. Now here it comes.
No, that's down.
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike to count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Dickerson's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Down the left field line and deep.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Again, he sends it out of play.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now to the plate, here is Adam Duvall. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. One and one.
Ball, 1 strike.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing at stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
So you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the belt, the pitch, and a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover.
You know that as a pitcher, you're in the driver's seat right now. He's coming out of his shoes, and you see that lumber going flying. Pretty good chance you throw a breaking ball right here. You're going to get yourself another swing and a miss.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
To the plate now, Nick Neidert, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Edman is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Striding in is John Birdie. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Okay, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Birdie at third, Rojas at second with 2 gone. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1-1. Here it is. Liner toward right center. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. So he's clearly been scuffling out there, really unable to find a rhythm.
Yeah, Matt, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will spell the end of the evening here for Adam Wainwright. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. John Gant answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. In now, Jesus Aguilar. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
3 runs already home here. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that run won't be charged against him, but he's still disappointed. His job is to shut the door down when they call on him, and he just couldn't get it done there.
Anderson.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. 4 runs here in this half inning. The next 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He spoils another one, and will do it again. The 3-2 one more time. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Number 36 is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch on its way. Tyler O'Neill is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. Throw gets him 2 down. Next to hit is Kifan Herrera. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 7-1. And now Corey Dickerson. His career numbers in this matchup. He's 1 for 2.
Corey Dickerson.
First offering on its way. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Here it comes on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And it's fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Here it comes. Adam Duvall stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he misses 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jorge Alfaro waits on deck. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Next to stand in is Jorge Alfaro. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
2 out, nobody on. Fly ball out to right field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They're on top 7-1. Yadier Molina will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 4, Yadier.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And another foul ball. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft in 2000.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina.
Hit to first, reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in next, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Now the 1-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So now here is number 36. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Grounded weakly toward third. He's right there. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're down 7-1. Dakota Hudson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Nick Neidert, getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball was too much for him there, swung right through it. Hit hard on the ground to first. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie, singled in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bader is there, 2 gone. Up next from Miami, Miguel Rojas singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that misses, 2-1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Miami down in order. They're on top 7-1. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Now the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Arenado on at first, nobody out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Smoked on the ground left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Paul DeYoung is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it's gone. Three-run home run down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
And he even knew he got away with one here. He was late on the pitch, barely catching up to it, but he has enough strength to muscle it off the foul pole for a homer. Cheap? No way. That's impressive.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll work a total of 6 innings here. Not his greatest work, but he is in line for the W. John Curtis comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
John Curtis.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now the 2-0.
Inside ball 3.
Harrison Bader waits on deck. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. As a look, now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter.
Now to bat, Ivan Herrera, 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch to third. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Dylan Carlson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 3, Dylan Carlson.
And now the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Marte. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Marlins 7 and the Cardinals 4. Alex Reyes will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
Now to the plate, Starling Marte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Starling.
He's set. Here it comes. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now back, the first baseman.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next to be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. Has a look, now the pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-2. Grounded to third. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Marlins down quietly. They hold a 7-4 lead. Yimi Garcia is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Next to dig in, number 36. He bounced out last time up. And before a first pitch to the plate and a move to first. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Fouled away. Edman aboard here at first with nobody out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Working for the punch out and the offering. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least, it gives the catcher something good to throw if the man on first is on the move.
Struck him out.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's gone 3 for 6. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Runners on first with 1 down. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
To the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. And he takes ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. the middle. Reined in to second for one. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. Cards leave one. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Genesis Cabrera will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Edman is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So now to the plate, Adam Duvall. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
That's bullshit.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. Popped him up. Edman over to his right, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in next, Jorge Alfaro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's the first offering. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And now a pitch on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Garrett Cooper will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
pinch hitting to the Marlins. Number 26, Garrett Cooper.
Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
Alfaro is off of first with 2 away. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They hold a 7-4 lead. Roberto Osuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Into the box, Paul DeYoung will start things out against Roberto Osuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Out in front of it, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
From the stretch. Fouled off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Harrison.
Next up is Harrison Bader, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. digging in will be Ivan Herrera. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Cardinals down to their final strike here. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now his swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. 7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Marlins jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nick Neidert earns his first win of the season. Adam Wainwright allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Roberto Ozuna closes the door for the save, his second. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.